Hello, hello, and welcome, ladies, gentlemen, between and beyond. Today I'm gonna tackle some of the more, what's it called? Yeah, some of the more boring tasks of basically just die cutting away. I want to die cut some coin purses, and the reason why I do that is for an upcoming project where I use coin purses a lot. So I'm gonna die cut a few pieces at a time. Let's see if this even fits. I did not check that before. It does not. Let me find some other paper. Great start. This piece of paper is considerably larger. And yeah, it's gonna fit. Perfect. Let's just take a few pieces here. And I'm gonna tear them off my, oh no, my destroyed book block. Just shove them on there and put on this one. Let us switch this around. That did not work. Just shove it up there. I'm not gonna bother with taping it down. I'm just gonna YOLO. Let's see. Like so. Oh, let's switch you around here. There you go. And then we just crank away. I have a big shot actually. But I thought this one actually might fit within the screen. I hope to get quite a few done today. I'm gonna switch it around here and go the same. Like so. Let's see how it looks. It seems like it cut through every single layer, and it did not destroy the edges, so that is perfect. And here's 3 pages at once, so we can handle at least 3 pages. We're gonna put this off to the side. My crafting table is a mess. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's a real mess, but it feels like that's kind of the standard of of crafting. Is your craft space is your messy spot where you can just be creative and have fun. So, like so. Shove this on here and keep going. I think I might actually want, probably 200, maybe more of these. So it's gonna take a while. I don't know if we're gonna be gluing today, but I hope to at least get some gluing done. So we might not make 200 today, but just maybe, I don't know, 30, 40, something along those lines. Here's the book I'm tearing apart. So, got this one. Let's see if it can take, I think there's 5 or something along those lines here. Oh, let's go. Come on, baby. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket when the warmth of the spring is showing up already, it's because where my craft room is like, it's always cold. It's an old barn or a stable made into what's called sort of like a formal dining hall. However, there is no insulation, and the heat over here is quite expensive, so I don't really heat it up. Yeah, as I said, it's expensive, and right now I don't really have any income, so yeah, it's not that fun, but at least I can be creative out here. Have my own little safe space. I do this in the evening here because my children are asleep right now. They're young children, and I hope that I might feature some little tiny hands soon, because I enjoy crafting with them, but it's often hard for me as a creative and crafty perfectionist. I have a hard time not taking over their crafts. So that's something I want to learn down the line. I often see my little girl, she comes home from kindergarten, and her works of art she brings home is actually quite amazing. She's amazing for a toddler, not toddler, but a small child. My youngest is a toddler. I don't know if there's any creativity in that little body yet, but I'm sure there will be. He likes drawing on himself, at least. So that's always fun. Here we go. Switch it around. And here we go. Look at that. My die cut machine here is quite old, and it's I have never even heard of that brand before, but I bought it off a girlfriend's mom. She never used it, and the plates were fine and brand new. I think she'd maybe cut like 2 things from it, and I decided, you know what, it needs some love. So it's well used, I tell you. Let's see if we can just adjust this screen just a tiny bit up, maybe. And go like, yeah, we can't move it any further. If you're wondering what these pieces of tape are, is when I'm making videos, I want to stay within that frame. Yeah. But that is the hardship of filming things, is that you actually want to stay in frame. You want to be somewhat aware of where your head is, where the lighting is coming from, all those kinds of things. And then there is the sound. Sound design is quite hard, but I am lucky enough to have a friend of mine who helps me every once in a while with sound, so that's great. Okay, let's go. If you're wondering what these coin purses are for, it is not coins. I am gonna store seeds in them, and I hope to soon upload a video of my project. Because it's quite fun. It has been a process, but as I said, it takes a bit of getting used to film again. I used to film a lot back in the day, but it was really hard to keep up with the schedule and stuff. So right now I basically just do the what's it called? The Mass Make Monday, and oh, Jesus Christ, this is a lot of pressure. Oh, maybe this is too many pages. We got it. We got it. Come on, baby. Holy shit. No, we can't use bad words. Oh my lord. Do I regret it? Yes. Will I stop? Absolutely not. I was once, I think I'm actually still following a chef on YouTube. I remember he was one of the first people I ever subscribed to. And one of the things he said really stuck with me, which was, do not be a stubborn chef. You will you will end up ruining your dish. And right now I feel that very, very solidly, because like, look at this. Oh my lord. How many did I not cut through here? Oh my god, too many pages. Here's some I cut. Some I didn't cut. Maybe we can sort of wiggle this out. If you're wondering, I think this coin purse is part of a Tim Holtz release, but I maybe have mentioned it before, but I have no brand loyalty whatsoever, so I don't label where my die cuts or my stamps come from, which is much to the frustration of people I have worked with before, because I don't have any idea where my things come from, and so they don't either. Let's see if we can, like so. Put this on. I also have absolutely no idea what this book is about, or if there are any bad words in here. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna find out. I think I'll just do this book block, die cut this book block, and then I'll see how far I get with gluing. Oh no, look at that, it moved. But alas, the show must go on. It's kind of funny, I just said I'm a perfectionist. I think I'm gonna put this off to the side and see if we if I'm gonna use it or not. Oh, let's go like this. It seems like it's something about a gang and a club and people wearing cool outfits. So sounds gangster. Maybe, I don't know. Something about police as well. And it's quite some sort of English sounding names so far. I'm basically just reading some of the what's it called? Some of the coin purses I have cut out. It's like yeah, something about the street and stuff. And a murder. Oh, so many things. Let's see. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this might be too much. It's 3 pieces. We can do this. 3 pages. A handkerchief and a telephone and the police. Write up a murder mystery. A crime book, probably. But I think it's rather old. But I have, like, to be honest, I have no idea. It could be from the 90s, and yeah. Or it could be from the 80s, or the 70s, or whatever. I have no idea. Let us see. Perfection. Look at this. I'm sort of speeding through this book block, so that's great. Look at that, how far I've already gotten. I have bunch of pages missing here, and a lot here as well. I don't know if you can even see the amount I've cut. But yeah. There is also something about it. What is it called? The lowest ground floor, the one underground floor. It is called a basement. Jesus Christ. That word was far away. Look at us go! So fast! So furious! But these are the kind of tasks I would never get done if I didn't live stream it. I might not be live streaming to a grand audience, but that's okay. One day, people will realize how boring it is to deal with these mundane tasks on their own, so they might join this little stream to be doing boring things together. That's often more fun. Okay. Flip. I have been watching a bunch of Gordon Ramsay videos here lately. It's quite fun. He's brutal, and sometimes I'm like, yo, my guy, what do you want from this person? And it's probably because I myself is often at loss of words. The way some of these restaurants are running, or were running back then. The amount of denial going on, it's so wild. So yeah, if you have any recommendations of crazy series like that. I also watch Tabitha Takes Over. She's from Australia, and she goes around saving hairdressing salons, and that's also, it's like Gordon Ramsay of hairstylists. And she's wild. Also an LGBTQ icon, which is great. Okay. Was that the last one? No, it wasn't. It's here. I could not find this. Let's just pull off some pages now. It's probably easier than pulling and die cutting and pulling and die cutting. This is the reason why I decided to die cut first and not die cut glue, because that is gonna take ages. Like this, some of the more annoying tasks are out of the way, time-consuming tasks and all that stuff. We have this beauty, and we just need a few pages. Here we have 5 pages. We can probably cut through that. Let's see. If not, that's how it is. Whee! Okay, not as bad as the first one. That was quite rough. So here we go. Look at that. Perfectly cut. Almost. I spoke too soon. Fuck. Darn. Oh no. Maybe we got it. I don't know. I need to remember to flip my plates. Fun fact, flipping the plates also keeps them from warping. Both warping and also these scars here. It doesn't harm the plate the same way as just, you know, going the same way. That's also why both sides of my plate is absolutely beyond saving. It's ooh, paper cut. It's part of it, I think, that remembering to flip it. Actually, the very first die cut machine I got, it was very much discouraged to flip it, and I remember just doing it anyway. And I never had to buy replacement. What are they called? Replacement plates for it until I I lost one of the plates. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's gone. So now I have like a bajillion plates because I was missing one in one set, and then in the sets there's like 5 plates or something. So I was like, yay, more plates. I don't need more plates, but whatever. I just need one. Okay. Look at that. Perfection. Oh, I have a bunch of my other project things lying around. So that is, of course, something to keep in mind is I am a messy person. Here we go. Down with you. Come on, line up. Perfect. Oh, darn. Let's see if it cuts straight. Whee. It's not hard to make coin purses just by hand, but if you're gonna make a lot, die cutting is a lot easier. My plan is to make a small series of what to do if you don't have a die cut machine, because I lived without a die cut machine for a long time. And the reason why I did is because I know myself. I know that if I get something, I need all of it. And it's so stupid because you don't need all of it. Don't fall into the trap of pretty and fun things and big sets and everything. But it's hard not to. It's hard to not be caught in the obvious consumerism. And I hope to, I hope to inspire people to not use or go out and buy stuff. Most people have some sort of like basic, what's it called? Basic supplies at home. And there is absolutely no shame in using what you have, not having the newest things. Like, this is why I didn't get a glimmer machine, because I knew, you know what, I have embossing powders. I have been embossing for not quite as long as I can remember, but close to it. Let's see. Let's put you off to the side. Put this bad boy on its spot. And these plates as well. Now comes the fun part. I'm gonna glue. Sorry for my head in the way. Look at all these. Piles upon piles of purses. It's fun to call them pouch? Is it a pouch? Coin purse? Coin pouch? And we're gonna have to bend along the score line. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh no, what did I do? Here we go. I think I might actually put something underneath so that you can see better. No. Okay, we're gonna glue straight on the mat. It's okay. I wash it off afterwards. We have this. Let's see. Yeah, this side here. And I'm just gonna pre-bend all of the folds here, pre-fold all of the score lines, because what I want is for the coin purse to actually, coin pouch, to actually be some sort of, oh no, it could be lovely to just ink the edges. Do I have my ink stuff ready to go? Oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't think so. I do not think so. Don't I have it? What? In a moment, please. I might have it somewhere. Or maybe not. Oh my god, why did I do this to myself? Don't I have it somewhere? I actually don't think so. So we are gonna use Catherine Pooler. I think maybe. No. But you see, why am I like this? Why don't I just find the correct things immediately instead of having to shuffle through my things? ¿Dónde está mi distressing? It's so stupid because I have it somewhere. I know I do because I brought it with me on a creative getaway with my friends. And now I, of course, cannot find it. Which is stupid. Because I have it somewhere. Let us see, let us see, let us see where it is. I know it's very unprofessional having to scoot through all of your stuff. Oh my god. I can't find it. But oh my god, where is it? Okay, no. I simply cannot find what I'm looking for. It is gone. I cannot find my distressings, which is kind of weird because I usually know where my stuff is, but the past few days have been kind of a blur of me not finding my stuff. And I don't know why, because Like, I know I'm kind of messy, but I know where my stuff is, usually. So, yeah, that's that. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god! Haha! I found it! Sadly behind everything. I found what I was looking for, but that means I will have to make do with with only these colors. I have tea dye, which I think is, it might be a good color for this. I don't know. And we're gonna use, I was only able to find one thing earlier, which is this funky little dude. I'm just gonna rub it off because I used green and red on it. So let's get started. I will rub all these edges here. And I don't remember if it was this one that needed re-inking, but I guess we will find out. Oh, that noise is horrible. And then we're just gonna bend all the edges. And we're gonna go both on this side and the other side. It's okay if it's kind of bending and crooked and stuff, because I'm gonna, it's kind of the appeal of this. And what about these sides? Yeah, it could use some love. Here we go. First one. Now, I'm gonna first glue like this, and then like that. Or like this, actually. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna take this very fine tipped, not at all fine tipped, tiny glue here. Gonna just make a bead all the way around this side. Not all the way around, but just on the edge of this side. Gonna slap it down like this. And hope to the gods that it doesn't ooze out too much on the back side. And then I'm going to do the same here. I'll just do on 3 sides to make sure that this little edge here isn't completely covered. Like so. Perfect. And now we have a cute little purse or pouch, coin pouch. That was 1. Let's go. Let's make number 2. If we can split this open. Perfect. I'm just gonna, in between every single one, put glue on because I don't want it to be annoying. Well, cheers. I can't believe it took like 5 minutes to find my stuff. As I said, I'm usually quite organized in my mess. But I haven't set my creative space up properly yet. Because as I said, it's in our like fine party hall thing, and it's great. There's so much space, and yeah, and like this, we get to actually use this room instead of just letting it be sad and annoying when no one is here, when there's no party. Like this, I can reuse it. The problem is I have to pack it all away when there's any party at all. So it's okay, but I have found a way to pack it all away nice and snug. Problem is I am very bad at doing it in like advance. So it's like 3 days before there's a major party, and I always panic and everything just gets tossed into a tiny space, which is so stupid. I know that's not the good way to do it, and maybe one day I'll have some way to deal with it. I am trying to be like, I'm having like some psychological, what's it called? There is a dude who looks at my brain and mind to determine whether or not I have ADHD. And like, it's not because I want that sort of, yeah, it's very stigmatized to have any, it's not a disease, what's it called? I don't remember the word for it. Disability, maybe. Is it a disability? I don't know. It's kind of very stigmatized to have any sort of mental disorder. And I don't want to be one of the people who just claim I have something and then it's not true at all. I don't want to self-diagnose because I feel like ADHD sufferers are, yeah, very creative, and they have some qualities that other people don't. My sister is a very heavy case of ADHD, and her mind is wild. Her hyper focus is wild. Her non-focus is just as wild, and I often feel very sorry for her because there are just some things she can't do and things she can do, and yeah. I think it's because I don't really want to face the possibility that I might have the same kind of struggles, which is dumb because I can see that I have those struggles. But yeah, it's not fun to face reality sometimes. Here we go. Getting all kinds of philosophical here in the boring part department. It's always great to just yab on about things you don't know shit about. Yeah. I kind of find it weird to call ADHD a mental disorder because it sounds like people won't be able to handle themselves. Sort of like how people automatically assume that people with Down syndrome aren't able to take care of themselves. But I know people with Down syndrome that has amazing lives, like independent, got a job, got stuff, is doing great, stuff like that. And being able to see that and still hear about the stigma is, I know there's degrees of of Down syndrome. There's degrees of autism, and I'm not gonna say that Down syndrome is like a mental disorder. It's not just that, but yeah, it kind of lumps people together in like one big pile of I'm gonna say uselessness. Like you're not where you're supposed to be in society. Like you're taking up space that is not meant for people like you. Here we go, gluing it down. We have made 3 so far. That's great. Only a couple of hundreds more. We can do it. This one is a bit sticky down here, but that's okay. I think some of this will be replaced by images. So I'm not really too worried about the text yet. Oh my god, all these pages. Maybe I should just ink all the edges. I'm quickly gonna see if it's this distress ink I have as a refill. Oh no, it's walnut stain. Oh. It's okay. We can do this. Take a drink. Cheers. I think you're supposed to say cheers before you drink, but yeah, whatever. Oh no. Okay, this is the outside of one. So let's just batch make. Let's take all of the outsides first. This is gonna take forever. It's okay, we got it. If you feel like it, you can put on some music now and just chill. Just feel the chill atmosphere and listen to the ASMR of me just on this thing. I actually really hate the sound of this, but that's okay. It's late in the evening right now, and the birds have stopped their happy little chirping. There is just me out here with you guys, or if anyone is even watching. It's like sometimes like shouting into the void. No one comments or anything like it. feels like you can be like a bit crazy sometimes, but I think it's important to sort of talk to yourself, like listen to your voice and feel comfortable with talking. Talking to oneself can help relieve a lot of anxiety of talking to people. I know I'm not very fluent in talking, and that's because I usually talk very fast, and I often stumble over my words, especially in English. In Danish, I tend to sort of yell in excitement when I talk, and I know that's a problem. I want to tone that side of me down a bit, but sometimes it's very hard. I'm just used to using my voice, using my lungs, and it's not often I get to use my English. I'm in the process of learning both German and Spanish on Duolingo. Probably not the best choice, but I find it helpful. One of my friends lived in Spain for a while, and he speaks Spanish. So I liked talking to him, but it has been a while since we last did. So yeah. I wonder if I could just make some tea and actually just dip it in. I think I might do that with probably half of this. The thing is, I don't know if that is gonna affect the longevity of the seeds I plan to store in here. As I said, this is gonna be part of my upcoming journal. I hope to have the video released within the next few weeks, and the book is gonna be finished soon, but editing videos is a hassle. I like making videos, don't get me wrong, but I find it hard to meet my own standards. I have a hard time editing a video to make it mine and also make it fun and interesting for people. So that is an annoying struggle to have. If you're wondering where my little dauber here is from, it's from a store chain here in Denmark called Søstrene Grene. If we do like this, you might be able to see. Oh, I should probably have turned my camera around, but yeah, I forgot to do so. I am sorry. I hope you don't mind me watching me from as if you're sitting across the table looking down at me. That way you can also work on your own projects whilst me crafting here. So it feels more like we are sitting, having a conversation, crafting together as a team. Yeah, let's go with that. That is my excuse for not flipping this video. I try to remember to flip my I was about to say real videos and not my lives, because as I said, as I said, I enjoy making things that looks professional. It doesn't mean it is. As I said, I don't get any money from this. I'm just having fun. And I like sharing what I do. It's part of my personality. I like sharing. I like being part of something, and that has affected me in many different ways, both in how I socialize and how I talk. Even oh no, this is one of those weird ones. There you go. No problem. I know it's annoying when people they tell a story, and when they are done, I tell a story of mine that is quite similar. It's not to steal the show at all. It's more to say like, hey, I sympathize. I get what I get. I get you. I know what you are going through, or I like I know the feeling of whatever. It's I know it can be very frustrating for people, but my friends are usually they know me, like they know I don't do it to be annoying. I do it out of love. I want to share something with you, even my annoying tendencies. Okay, I'm just gonna put these ones away, the ones that I darned up here. Should I just make these to begin with? Yeah, let's do that. My finger needs a little break. Oh no, but I have to actually, before I glue anything. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And little pre-folds here. Open my small cube. If you're wondering, I'm using Distress Ink tea dye, not the oxides. Back in the day, I chose to use Distress Ink, and then the oxides came out, and I was like, no, I don't need any more different kinds of products. I already have the gotta catch them all syndrome, so if I got the oxides as well, I would have a problem keeping my expenses down, because I cannot control it, which is very frustrating. It's frustrating. I could also add some washi tapes to some of these to decorate them, but I'm gonna wait and see if that's even something I want to do. Here we go. Do. Oh, shit. My die cut was stuck to my PC. It's magnetic, so. My PC is, by the way. The die cut probably has to be magnetic to get stuck, but yeah. Perfection. So that's 4. Oh, no. Do you have any spring projects for when you want to work with things? Like I'm planning on, or I'm in the process of making a vegetable garden. And that's simply just I've always dreamed about having a beautiful garden, having a useful garden with vegetables and berries and fruits, all those cool stuff, herbs, things I can and preserve, and all these things. And right now it feels more relevant than ever to prepared to take care of yourself and your family. And it's scary, you know, to experience what our grandparents or great grandparents might have feared back in the day. And it's a scary thought. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. I am already getting tired. I have these here, like an ink, and I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just finish the ones I have already inked the edges of and see how far that gets me. Let's see, does it help to just do it like this? Kinda does. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, let's do that from now on. That felt easy. So, it's not quite the same result, but yeah. Let's go with this. Oh, why did it flip? Come on, baby. Flip for me. Did my phone die? Okay. Yeah, sorry. That's the end of the stream. For darn's sake.